Hey guys, welcome again to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to subscribe, share, likes, and watch this video. This will help you a lot in order you to understand everything in math. Guys, take note. For almost 2 to 3 months, there is another set of examination, especially for the math teachers major, or if you want to be pass in any kind of engineering exam. See to it that as much as possible, you should recall any kind of formula for the math. First, how do we easily memorize mathematics, especially the mathematical formula? So before we proceed in any problem solving, I will give you an advice and tips how to memorize easily for mathematical formula. Okay, number one. Number one, as much as possible, you should have your mathematical formula. Just like this one. I bought it in, what do you call this one? I bought it in National Bookstore. I don't know if this already. I think this is just only a 30 pesos. So everything you want to have a formula. And it has also at the back, there is a formula there. Guys, take note. Thousands of formulas. So you need to buy this one in order you to memorize some formula, especially for the triangles, circle, parabola, derivatives, trigonometry, analytic geometry, and at the same time, and even also the rules of the formula, especially for the derivative rules, analytic geometry rules, for the area, for the cube, for the sine law, cosine law, everything or anything in the mathematical formula. Number two, you should also have a metric SI conversion. Guys, not only the formula, but also the metric conversion. Conversion from the meters to English, or from the English system to metric system, or metric system to the English system. So you should have also this. So if you are already an engineering at the same time, math majors, and especially for the science, technology, engineering, mathematics, you should have also your conversion table. So there is a conversion table here. How much is this one? I think this is only 15 pesos. I don't know, but this is almost 10 years ago. So this is my mathematical formula. Take note, guys. This is already more than a decade. But still now, I have already used it in my everyday life. And number three, you should have also your dictionary. Take note. Where did I buy it? I don't know. It's already a published, but see to it if you want to go in a national bookstore. No matter how, who is the author, it is first, different kinds of mathematical dictionary. You should know how, there are lots of terminologies in dictionary there. So this is the dictionary. Take note, these are the terminologies. So there is also some conversion in trigonometry, and especially if you want to study more on what do you call this one, the symbols. We need to study more the symbols and other formula. There is it here. So different symbols, different formulas, different terminologies, different values are here. And how about the mathematician? We have the famous mathematician. So this is also included here. So there are a lot of mathematician. So guys, okay, there are a lot of mathematician. So you need to buy also this one. Where do you buy that? If they will ask, I don't know, it's already published, but I think if you will find that in the Goodwill bookstore, National Bookstore, or any kind of bookstore, like for Abiba, if you want to go in a second-hand book sale, you can find that. So that is the one way on how to memorize easily the mathematical formula. So another tip, you can also download in the Facebook page as well as in the group page. Download that. See to it that you always at your side the mathematical formula no matter what happened. Always see to it that every night, every morning, once you always see that you have to read it uh, once or twice or thrice until you always recognize all the formula. Guys, take note. You will not answer correctly in your problem solving if you cannot memorize the formula. Because once you want to pass the math major exam, see to it that everything should be in fine. Number 2, practice makes perfect. How do you practice yourself? See to it that you have also buy a book with answer key. And see to it that you can also answer it properly. And this is one way how to pass the math exam especially for the math majors, and how to pass or how to easily memorize formula for your math majors. Okay, so after that we will proceed for our math problems. So guys, take note. Watch my video from number 1 to 17 to 18 up to 20 until you reach 100% in your examination. Exactly for the year 2020, you already passed your board exam. Thank you and congratulations and good luck. And God bless. Don't forget to pray also, huh? Pray also to our God. He will be the one to give us our knowledge and wisdom whenever we have already your examination. Thank you. Okay, let's proceed for 168. What is the expected value in the given if our x will be 2, 3, and 4? And this is what you call the probability: 10%, 35%, 40%, and 15%. So all you have to do is to change percentage to the decimal. So this expected value is what you call also for the mean. Especially, it is probability distribution. This is already a probability distribution. So what will you do? 2 and then 0.10. Change to percentage to decimal. 3 times 0.35. And then 4 times 0.40 plus 5 multiplied by 0.15. So, we need to get the expected value for the mean. So, this is the symbol for the mean as a mu. All you have to do is to multiply this one to 2 times 0.10. We have 2 times 0.10 plus 3 times 0.35 plus 4 times 0.40 plus 5 times 0.15, and the answer is 3.6. So the answer is letter B. So that's the formula for the expected value, 3.6. So the formula for the expected value, we have x of 1, piece of 1, x of 2, piece of 2, and x of 3 up to piece of 3, and then so on. So x of 1 will be 2, x of 2 will be 3, x of 3 will be 4, and so on. And then piece of 1, this will be 10, piece of 2, 35, piece of 3. So all you have to do is to multiply. So that is the value of expected value or the mean for probability distribution. Okay, let's proceed for 169. So I will get the eraser, please. 169. This is my problem. So I will erase it again. (169). This is my given. What is the variance and standard deviation in the given 25783? I repeat, 25783. And before we proceed for the variance, let's have this one. Variance, we have, let's separate the x, right? Our given data will be x, will be 2, 5, 7, 8, and then 3. And then we will get the squared of this one. So 2 times 2 will become 4, 5 times 5 will become 25, 7 times 7 will become 49, 8 times 8 will be 64, and 3 times 3 will become 9. So, you will get the summation of each, right? So, what will you do to get the total of this? This will become 25. 2 plus 5 will be 7. 7 plus 7 will become 14. 14 plus 8 will become 22, and then plus 3 will become 25. And if you will add this, 4 plus 25 plus 49 plus 64 plus 9, you have the summation of x squared will become, the total is 151. So guys, take note, this is, you will get the summation for this one. And then after that, what is the formula for the variance? We know s squared and multiply the summation of x squared minus summation of, this is x squared again, by n times n of 1, right? Our n will be 5. Why? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that correct? So n is our 5. So we will get this one. And then we will multiply by, what is our total summation? We have 151. And our summation of the first data, which is the 25 squared, and then after that 5 times 5 minus 1. Is it clear? So this is our formula. And then we will multiply 5 times 151. This is 755. Minus 25 times 25 will be 625. And then 5 times 4, this will become 4, and then times 5. The answer is 175 minus 625 will be 130 divided by 20, and the answer is 6.5. So this is our variance. Take note, variance, ha? This is variance. Variance. And then, what will be the square root of variance? So we have square root. And after that, we will square this one. 6.5. The answer is 2.55. So this is what you call the standard deviation and the variance. So there are two possible answers, 2.55, and the other one is 6.25. So our answer is letter A. Take note. So this will be the formula. Guys, study the formula for the variance and standard deviation. So this will be the formula. This is always given already in the LET, especially for the math teachers major, and at the same time in engineering mathematics. Okay, let's proceed for 170. Okay, so we have already our expected value. This is mostly in statistics and probability. 170, let's proceed. What is population standard deviation in a given data 25783? So first, how do we define population standard deviation? Population standard deviation is always used in probability distribution, while the sample variance or variance standard deviation is always used in frequency distribution. So, what will be the procedure for the population standard deviation? So, again, our data will be 2, 5, 7, 8, and then 3. So, this is our data. And then x squared will become 4. 2 times 2 will become 4. 5 times 5 will become 25. 7 times 7 will become 49. 64. And then 3 times 3 will become 9. So, we will get the summation of each. Summation of x, 2 plus 5 plus 7 plus 8 plus 3 will become 25. And summation of x squared will become what? The answer is 4 plus 25 plus 49, 64, and 9. The answer is 151. So, what will be our standard deviation or the formula for this one? We have n summation of x squared minus summation of x raised to squared and then n squared. So, n, this will be the square root. So, we have the square root. And then after that, we will proceed for our substitution. What is the value of n? S will become 5. Why 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we have 151 minus, we have the 25. And then our n squared will become 25. So, because 5 times 5 will become 25, right? And then after that, so the square root again. Five times 151 is 755 minus 625 as our 25 times 12. And then we have the 25 here. So 755 minus 625. Use your calculator. So our variance will be 5.2. So take note, variance. And then the square root of 5.2. What is the square root of 5.2? So the answer is, our standard deviation for the population standard is 2.28. So this will be our final answer. So if we will square root for this one, the answer is 2.28. So our answer is letter B. Take note, letter B is our answer. So this will be the formula for the population standard. This is always given in the LET or math teachers majors. So this is the procedure. Okay, 171. Which of the following additive identity property? So A plus 0 is equals to A. B, A times 1 is equals to A. C, A plus B is equals to B plus A. And letter D, quantity A plus B plus C is equals to A plus quantity B plus C. So first, what are the different kinds of property of, we have commutative property of addition, associative property of addition, identity property addition, multiplication of addition property. And first, we need to analyze first this one. Let's try to this one. This is what you call associative property of addition, because interchanging only the A plus B to B plus C. While letter C, A plus B is equals to B plus A is commutative property of addition. And then A times 1 is multiplicative identity property. And then letter A is additive identity property. Additive identity property is always adding for a 0. Like for example, 8 plus 0 is equals to 8, or 0 plus 8 is equals to 8. So take note, additive identity property is always add in the 0.